I update the reading groups every term or as and when necessary. Sometimes during the term, a lot of learners show an improvement. So if I see it necessary, I change them. But once a term, I do that. I make sure I do that. I think it's the kids that came up with the name of the soccer clubs. There's a story that we read about football, and we had a very nice discussion about soccer clubs, overseas soccer clubs and local soccer clubs. So that's how it came about. I listen to reading every day during group guided reading, and because we have a big number of learners, so I try and group them. The learners that are average readers and good readers, I arrange them into bigger numbers, and the ones that are struggling then into smaller numbers. And then in that way, I'm able to listen to all of them at least once a week. I have a lot of weak readers, maybe 10 to 15, and then I make a point of listening to them more than once in a week. With my weak readers, I have them in my list with group guided reading. I listen to them during group guided reading. I also make an arrangement to listen to them early in the morning and also at the end of the day. I normally listen to 4 learners or 5 learners at a time, so that I'm able to assist them.
Group guided reading does require some careful management. At the beginning of the year, listen to every learner read aloud to determine which group they should join. Orientate the group to the worksheet. Remember, you must form same ability reading groups. Try to keep the weaker groups as small as possible in order to give these learners more attention. Revise your groups at least once per term. Listen to every group read at least once per cycle during the group guided reading times in the routine. Finally, try to work with weaker groups more frequently, at least twice or 3 times per week if possible. These sessions only have to be 5 or 10 minutes long.
The school is in Alexander, and Alexander is a densely populated community. There are a lot of people here, and there's always a lot of noise. So I have trained my kids during group guided reading to be very, very quiet so that I'm able to hear the learners that will be reading. And we try to concentrate all the time, and so that we do not concentrate on the outside noise that is always there. It was very difficult to control the level of noise in my class at first. Then I came up with a strategy of using the quiet notes. So during group guided reading, the first child to make noise is the one that we give the quiet note to, and if they see somebody else making noise, they have to pass it on. So the last one to have it at the end of the day, is the one that will help me to clean the class. So they really don't want to have it in their hands, so they keep quiet. I think children really appreciate the attention that I give to them during group guided reading. So as a result, they keep very quiet.